Okay, here's your scheduling tip of the week. We are going to focus on the admin settings, which is found in location settings here, and then click the tab admin settings and go to scheduling. This looks rolled up like this, and then click it. So everyone should visit this settings page every once in a while and make sure everything is set accordingly. Things change, and a lot of times we forget what these settings were. So, default sales per labor hour. Check this metric. This is going to represent the dollar amount for every individual that you have working for you in 1 hour. What are the sales that they are able to generate? I would say for snack brands, it might be lower when you've got an average sale per transaction of about $10. You're probably looking at a default sales per labor hour, maybe closer to $70 or $90. So all of this is predicated on if you've got a forecast for $2,000 for the day, you've got how are you going to schedule to meet that demand? So the default sales per labor hour is important. The next line, this is just simply for a visual. How many weeks do you want to see when you're up here in the scheduling and forecasting tabs? How many weeks do you want to see displayed into the future for you to make your schedule? If you want to make this 52, 16, you can set this as far as you want to go. The next line, maximum labor per hour. If you are the busiest that you could ever possibly be, what is the maximum number of individuals that could work in your store at any one given time, in 1 hour at one time? So 10 for if you're running a kiosk in a mall, you're not going to be able to fit 10 people in the kiosk. So this would not be a number that would make sense for you. So make sure that number is set accordingly. It is also affects how Zignal is able to appropriately forecast the right scheduling for you. Down here, these are your minimum scheduling requirements set by the day of the week. So Sunday, I know that this particular store opens at 12, and so I've got to have one person come in at 11:30. So it's set for half, 0.5. So again, we recognize that even though you're not forecasting to have any sales, let's say for argument's sake at noon, you can't have less than one or two people in the store. So make sure this is set appropriately. So these are just good metrics to revisit every once in a while and make sure. You might have adjusted your Friday, Saturday times. Maybe you're open later. Maybe you close a little bit earlier now that we're getting into the winter time. So make sure that these are set accordingly. That's your tip of the week.